Sharika McLean. You guys know her from The Bartender as Patsy, aka
Patrice,
aka
Trevor,
baby mother,
aka like
So-
that wicked girl.
I'm going to be asking you a few questions.
Sure.
First, how did you get involved with The Bartender?
Well, yeah. So Trevor,
hey,
our junior, as I know him, Trevor, as you know him, was the one who recommended me to Orville to do a little cameo in the beginning. And yeah, that's how I ended up in this season. Yeah.
Okay. Were you a fan of The Bartender before you became a part of the family?
Yes, I was. I went to all the premiere from premiere season 5, season 6, and I told Orville, I was like, I'm going to be a part of Bartender. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to be a part of Bartender because I loved how the story just kind of twists up and change up and go everywhere you didn't expect it to go.
no one can ever know about this.
Jano, the clip done.
Worry yourself, man. You have a full clip figure.
And I really loved how it brought out things that actually happen in real life, you know, bring it on to unfold and let people see that, okay, these are things that are happening.
Coma can last for days or even years.
You saved me from a bullet. You see, in my book, I guarantee you the highest level of respect. You hear that?
What's the most challenging scene you have ever faced?
Challenging scene. I think the most challenging scene I've ever filmed was the one with Bizzle. When I was telling him that the child was not Trevor's, and you know, we had that little emotional moment.
Sorry, Patrice. Sorry.
You know what I've been through, you know.
I'm not an emotional girly at all, so that was a kind of little challenging scene for me.
So what's the difference between Patrice and Sharika?
Patrice give people none want war baby father.
Trevor's blood is not a match.
Me not have a pitney, so me not gonna get the wrong person, my baby.
You were absent, and I made it known to you that you left me out in the cold. Trevor was there, so he just took up the mantle.
I guess.
If your character should have a catchphrase, what would it be?
Patrice she always has this little off, like when she finish talk, she do a little and remember. Every time she's ending a scene, she's like, and remember. She just always has spit facts. Yeah.
So hashtag
And remember. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so what's the funniest thing that has ever happened on set?
I don't know if y'all have a clip of this can insert, but there was a scene when I was supposed to throw something off Bizzle and them tell him to for sight and him do a little. That was hilarious. That was, listen, the Bizzle slide. Yeah.
If you could switch roles with another character, who would it be?
Bubbles. Me like Bubbles' character. Bubbles just, and Bubbles just make sure that things get done.
It look like you already have helped yourself to other people, man.
And people get dropped like fly. Me ain't like that. Oh yeah.
And how was your experience with The Bartender for the season?
It was great. It was great. Me wish me did in it more, but I guess Patrice right out herself would. Or I might just come back, cause who knows who else me ever get it wrong, baby.
You see, wickedness cannot done.
Yeah.
And how would you say you prepare yourself in order to play that role?
I had to kind of bring myself to a little place where I'd say, how would I feel if I was in this situation? It was very hard to channel. I had to kind of go watch Mari.
She was seeing two men at the same time. Then she finds out she's pregnant with twins.
And them show them to try to see what the emotions are like. so I can put myself in that role, because it's a very hard role to play, and sometimes it does happen. So I don't want people to be victim blaming Patrice, because it can happen where you have sex with two different partners at the same time for whatever reason, and you just don't know who the father is. So stop victim blaming Patrice, although she's probably not a victim, but just be nice. Yeah.
So what do you think about your role playing as Trevor's baby mother?
Trevor had too much baby mother.
I was lonely and missing the person that I was with when we met. It was a moment of weakness. I got pregnant, and that's when I found out who you were and the many baby mothers you have.
You're just tired of Trevor.
Trevor have too much baby mother. At time for tap the Trevor baby mother now. Them just a wake up like the mosquito them a Portmore.
Hey, you know, say I never this will come here for. I come here so to have a civil conversation with you, you know.
Stop. That is it.
So you are a part of the Con Artist film. How long is it that we will have this showing, and give us something, a synopsis of what it is about and what is your role in this?
Well, the Con Artist is basically a play about two con artists, or three, who knows, because nobody knows who the real scammer is in this.
Are going to stop scamming once and for all. Watch.
But it basically takes premise where two scammers, or at least one, brought a country girl into his home. And he gets a sparkling revelation at the end of it. This is only running for tonight. They're trying to bring it back for school. So it's mainly targeting students for their theatre arts SBA.
Theatre arts is a hands-on subject.
And yeah, just kind of giving persons, you know, an insight into these wrongdoings and why you shouldn't do it, because possible outcomes are there.
Too much job.
Oh, we are Princess Black. No, I mean, I do nothing to be honorable minister.
So why we can't be sitting here?
Come watch the show. Anytime it'll come again, I don't know what to say.
Well, Sharika, it was a good one. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it was nice talking to you.
Big up for the